Alright, I got a couple people here. Just give me one moment, guys. This is the first time I'm doing this, so still trying to figure it out. Really? I gotta fucking change the link every time? Oh no, that's okay, that's not it. Hey, look at that. Oh, we should we, we should play Dead Rising 4 for Christmas. No. Alright. I wish there wasn't. Let me think. Well, I wish there was an easier way for me to display my YouTube chat for myself. Alright, let me see. No, don't play that. Okay, let me see here. Okay, that'll probably look better. It's about that time, folks. It's about that time. What the fuck? Oh, that's right, I logged out. That does not work. I'm mad. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to have the chat displayed for myself on my tablet, and it's just fucking not working for me. Well, I guess this is the only way. All right. Let's see here. Oh, you liked my Silent Hill 4 video. Thank you. Like, I'm glad a lot of people came out saying like, "Oh, this and that." Like, I liked it a lot, and people said like, "I wasn't that into it." And but now like it's like I think it's really good. It's like, ah, it's good. I like the climate of Silent Hill 4 was completely different when I got into the series. Everyone fucking hated that game. But now it's like it's generally accepted. There's still a lot of detractors, but overall people seem to dig it. So that makes me happy. I wonder if this works. All right, guys, I just got to chill a little bit and then we're going to get started, okay? Yeah, that seems to work. All right. Oh yeah, I mentioned Infected, I think it was called. It's not even a really good game. It was like a weird American take on like Muso games with guns, or I guess Earth Defense Force, and it just like it's even worse than those games. So it's not that great. Killer7 stream starting now on ill on YouTube. I have a large torso. Thank you. Oh, it still says Injustice 2 with Sonic Fox. Yes, years ago, I tried streaming with Sonic Fox. Injustice 2, that was a shit show. But anyway, that don't matter. We live now, boys. I didn't start as soon as I wanted to, but that's okay. Alright. Let's do... Should we do Japanese? No, because I actually kind of want to talk about the dialogue and shit, too. No, I should have let that play. I'm an asshole. Oh well. Uh, let's see. Should we play the sequel, Killer 8? No, we're gonna play Killer 7. Oh, Scritane. I assume that's how we say your name. You're on. I know you from the Brit server. Guys, are we hardcore? I think we're hardcore. Because we're gonna go fucking deadly. Look at this. I remember when I got my review copy email and then like I started this, I was just immediately like as soon as I got to this, I'm like, oh, look at this. It's smooth. And you couldn't see his entire model in the original game, but now you can because it's widescreen. I'm gonna get him right in the nose, right here. Ah, whoops. Still getting comfy here. DR Dead Rising, yeah. Play in Germany. How you doing, Poncho? They changed the story to make Germany look like the winners, even though they're not in the game. I think. Is Killer 7 any good? Hey, I know you on Steam. Oh yeah, where's the Dolphin FPS counter? That would have been really funny if that was like a feature and they called it the Dolphin FPS counter and it was like the same font. That would have been a great way to own the joke. Own the awful flaw you made. Look at this. People have already modded this game to be an ultra widescreen, and it seems to work really well. Obviously, there's cutoffs at times, but it looks cool. 7 is the only good one. Killer 8. Killer 8 is when it started to really go down, but Killer 10, they picked themselves up a bit. This is the first time seeing someone play Killer 7. Do you like cell shading? Because it's beautiful. And the devil have mercy. Hello, Robin. Flex on your new FPS. Ah! Hey, I know you, doorman. How you doing? Do you wish to learn the controls? No, I'm good. I remember the first time I played this, I like for a good 5 seconds, I was like, "Wait, is this a cutscene?" It's not. There he goes. He loves cell shaded, dude. This is like of all the cell shaded games, this is easily one of the best looking ones. I love the way he does the textures and the shading, and like you see the backgrounds, how like has that gradient. It's so fucking stylish. Listen to Jimmy Neutron right here. Um. Oh, by the way, guys. How's the game audio? I kind of want to add a decent volume, not too loud. Let me know if I need to make it any louder. How you doing, Kentucky Fried Snake? I see your comments and shit on my videos. No, Killer's Dead is not related to Killer 7 in any real way. The only relation it would have to Killer 7 is the same way Killer 7 is related to the Silver Case, is related to No More Heroes, is related to Flower, Sun, and Rain. It's very, very, like, thin, just a little Easter egg kind of thing. Iwazuroskov at your service. Make the game a little louder. Okay, the audio's low. All right, we're gonna, guys. It's a quick fix because I'm an efficient streamer. All right, I raise it a decent amount. Not that you really need to hear that. Let's go. You want to hear the beautiful laughter. Oh yeah. Smile, you oh, fuck my mouse. Smile, you son of a damn it. There we go. I got low for myself so I don't echo through you guys. When is the next Deadly Individualism coming? I'm not sure which one's coming first. I'm working on two videos right now. Um God, I really got to finalize the script for Lollipop Chainsaw. I have my friend coming over to go through some of it, the rest of it with me. Um let's just say there's a certain part I want to make sure doesn't sound dumb and is like congruent enough. He helps me with a lot of that. Let me tell you, if you're gonna start writing scripts for things like this, it helps insurmountably to have somebody who's not an idiot look over it with you. Look, guys, it's Travis. Still make it a little louder? Okay. I could do that. Okay, I just made the game audio a little louder. Alright, we don't need all the Iwazarus. He just tells you that that guy's there to, you know. Carmelia, smile. But yeah, Deadly Individualism of Lollipop Chainsaw. The script is nearly done. Capturing footage, I haven't finished yet, but I will soon. I focused a lot on the Twisted Metal video because it's just the one part. I'm not doing the whole thing yet. I focused on that a lot because, I mean, it was a huge opportunity, and I'm not going to spoil it to any Twisted Metal fans, but I have a very, very special surprise for it that I'm not telling anyone until the video's out, and that's how they find out. But yeah, no, Lollipop Chainsaw shouldn't be too much longer, and I started outlining and writing bits for Killer is Dead and Let It Die. I have a lot more to say about Let It Die than I realized. No! 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 God! Fuck. I swear to God I got that weak point. That's fucked. Hey, Saney man, I'm glad you're following my channel. I didn't know you were. Yeah, no, I'm only doing YouTube streams of games that I've covered, just as a way to, like, so if people want to get on here and discuss things with me, they can. In the most relevant way possible. And Twitch will only be when I do, like, random games that I don't wish to cover. I love Help with Killer's Dead. I played the game a lot. Oh yeah, you did play it a lot. I remember you said you're having a hard time with the PC version because depending on the parts you have for your PC, it's either going to run perfectly or run terribly. That's not what you want from PC versions. Mine runs perfectly. Me not paying attention to the super shot thing and not knowing what to do. Yeah. Ignore the red guy. Yeah, Twisted Metal is one of my favorite series. Like, I grew up with that back then. Whoop. Whoop. My voice is cutting in and out? Really? I'm not sure why. It's... Does anybody else think that? Should you get Killer's Dead? There's been so many... If you have a PC, Killer's Dead goes on sale very often. There was even one time in the Humble Bundle where it was free. The only reason I suggest Killer is Dead on PC is because you can get it to run at 60 FPS and the game looks a billion times better. It's really strange that the developers didn't bother making sure they can make it run at 60 on console. I'm trying to see here. It doesn't look like I'm cutting out at all. Maybe I'm not sure. Sounds fine to nice bike. Anyway, yeah, that's my whole thing on Killer is Dead. It's better on PC, and from what I understand, it goes on sale all the time. I like one thing I'll say about Killer is Dead right now, like the core mechanics of that game, at that up to that point were probably the best and most coherent mechanics and core gameplay that Grasshopper ever made. And it probably is still the case, but the thing is the pace is fucking horrible. The gameplay Killer is Dead, it's kind of like No More Heroes. The funny thing about Killer is Dead is that it feels like a mesh between a bunch of Grasshopper's games. It has third person shooting like Shadows of the Damned. It has hack and slash like No More Heroes. It has like a couple of things that remind me of their older games. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit! You saw that shit? This game's cheating. Encounter Part 2. Oh, you're like a little more than halfway through the game, I want to say. Yeah, you're definitely like more than halfway through the game if you're at Encounter Part 2. Let's change characters. Look, we're Khan now. Do we know it? Well, I mean, Suda... Granted, the game development itself is probably finished, but... coming out in... Wow, like... A little more than a month. Coming out a little more than a month is, Travis Strikes Again, which Suda was sole director. Well, is sole director for that game. Well, my sister-in-law is getting Resident Evil 2 remake, and I'm getting Travis Strikes Again. So, getting it all, baby. Yeah, Blackburn is a fantastic villain. I'm probably not playing through the entire game. I think I could do like 2 or 3 hours right now, and I kind of just want to see like how many people I can pull in. I might try a different time, another time, just to see like what the feedback is. And like I said, I'm curious of what you guys think. Do you like? I wanna. Granted, I started later than I wanted to, but 6 p.m. Eastern. Do you think that's not? Think that's a good time? So, guys, I'm telling you right now. If you don't like what you see, and if you understand what Travis Strikes Again is gonna be, and you don't dig it, like, I'm not gonna tell you have to buy the game, but it is gonna have a very hard time. It's gonna have a very hard time coming out right before Resident Evil 2 remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 in January. I don't understand what he was thinking. Granted, I know the whole joke of like not coming out around the same time as Smash, but I was just like, I don't know. It's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, if those are your only two choices. Sunset Part 2, I have no problem with it now. I did have a problem with it back in GameCube times because reloading, the aiming was miserable. I love GameCube, but fuck, I hate playing first-person shooters on consoles for the most part, and GameCube was not much better in regards to aiming reliability. On here though, I'm great. I'm great. Well, you know what's funny, Doorman, is um, there's like DLC for the game and everything, and he said there's going to be through that there's going to be more characters you can pick. So who knows? Maybe Henry will make a guest appearance or Shinobu. You don't know. Oh, thank you for the 2 buckaroos. Yeah, I'm a big YouTube star. Oh, let's look at this. We got a pigeon. Dear Mir, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Many thanks for choosing the job. My name is Johnny Gagnon, otherwise known as Speedster. No, I'd be sick. A funny thing, I didn't realize this till recently. Apparently you do... I'm not going to spoil it. Not really a spoiler. You do see Johnny in one single scene. And then it took me a long time to realize where. I'm playing through the game again. Goddamn fucking hate that boss. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not even as improved on PC. It's the fact that you can aim with the mouse. And that makes that boss so much easier. Like, just 10% as much of a threat as he was before. He's nothing now. David Jaff streams on Twitch pretty often. Oh, no. Nice bike. Did you not see... You didn't see the update, I'm guessing? Okay, well, I mean, I guess if... In case people missed this in the update, or maybe they saw it... No, because I mentioned it both times, but I'm going to say it anyway. I interviewed David Jaffe 3 separate times, and he contributed an amazing amount to everything. He gave me stories that I've never heard anywhere else, that, so as far as his knowledge goes, was never told anywhere else. Kind of like a radio hour, like kind of like an NPR radio hour thing. He's going to be like providing his input as I discuss the Twisted Metal games, even the ones that he didn't have any real part in. Like it's gonna be like, I would say like 60% me and 40% him talking, maybe a little less, but he made great contributions to my Twisted Metal retrospective, and that's why I'm so excited to get these out, because I started editing them, and it's really, really fun. I've never made a video like this before, so it's gonna be great. Oh, see, Jimbo knows he knows all the tips and tricks. He knows all the things. Going through, like, trying to research this game and, like, all the symbolism, because, like, maybe call me an asshole if you want, but I did get a lot of help from other people when it came to figuring out the game and understanding its symbolism, because it's just all fucking over the place. I don't know why that happened. That was weird. No, I didn't look up a guide. I didn't look up a guide for any of the game when I first beat it. Although I do remember being stuck in that part for Sunset Part 2. I remember dying a lot the very first time. She talks with emojis. Yep, I love those too. It was really, really enthralling, being able to talk with him. Like, I'm gonna release the full interviews, like, later on after I release all the parts of the retrospective, but man, I was a nervous wreck, because it's like, yo, I was like 8 years old when I played Twisted Metal 2, and you know, and when I was like 10 when I played Black, and it fucking scared the shit out of me and everything. Like, it's really great that I get to talk to, like, the creator and director of my favorite Twisted Metal games. Look at this, guys. Oh, I gotta go to the start menu to switch characters. No, I don't. That's not it. That's it. Unless I don't have Coyote. Oh, there he is. You just press a number, and there you go. You just switch characters. This port is a big thumbs up. I have a PC and own. I mean, killer7 on PC it's really good. Like I have no real complaints. There's a couple of things where I'm like, oh, they could have done that better or something, but overall, man, especially with their reputation, it's really, really good. It's funny that the central theme is self-destructive nature, being an assassin. Uh, you know, whether that's what you take away from killer7, if that is its symbolism, because that's the symbolism, that's the biggest symbolism I got from No More Heroes. The first one, at least, not the second, definitely not the second one. I could see them. Suda has recently talked about that he does want to get Flower, Sun, and Rain on current platforms and everything. He talked about like I think 2 months ago about No More Heroes 1 and 2 being a bundle on Switch. He said like he was approaching Marvelous about it because he doesn't own it. Marvelous owns No More Heroes. He approached them about it saying like, look at the Bayonetta 1 and 2 collection. Like they ported those two games to Switch and it did really well. Like let's give No More Heroes a shot. It could probably also work well. Let's see. Let's be Kevin for a bit. You know what's funny? I have a sweet tooth mask. I have like a legitimate sweet tooth mask. But I used it for my Contra video. I remember that, and my Dead Rising one. My first Dead Rising videos. No, I'm not using any of myself on there. No, I didn't want to talk to you, hon. He takes away my blood. You fucking asshole. Fuck you. I didn't want to talk to Yoon-hyun. Yoon-win, or whatever the fuck his name is. Mr. Hyun. I haven't heard much about Flower, Sun, Rain. It's really bizarre. It's mostly exploring and puzzle solving. It reminds me of other... It kind of reminds me of other DS games, kind of like Hotel Dusk. But it's still a lot different. Identity is a big theme with... Identity is definitely a big theme with killer7 as well. Especially with the whole Amir, Park, Reiner, and Harmon Smith thing. Fuck off. Fuck it. Look, I'm hitting the weak spot. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. I haven't saved. Let's save. Thank you, Samantha. Down here, just to remember it. Oh man, No More Heroes 1 and 2 have excellent soundtracks. More so 2. 2's soundtrack is like unfair. It's unfair how good that soundtrack is. I also do like that even with the same composers and same producers, Suda and his company's games, none of the soundtracks ever sound the same. Each one is just completely different. Oh, does it have look, here, I could just play. I could just play my favorite. No, not him. I don't even need to say my quote. You could just hear it. Don't you worry. Damn it.
You're fucked.
There it is.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
That's my favorite line right there. Shadows of the Damned, it was a disappointing game for a lot of reasons, but when I looked over everything and tried to analyze the story and the characters better, I appreciated it a lot more than originally when it first came out. You know, back in the day. I want to make sure I get him, so I'm gonna use Kevin. Nice, Gabe. Let me know if you like I mean, if you're into it. But let me know if you need help with Let It Die. I know everything about that game, pretty much up and down. I know everything about it. So don't hesitate to ask me on Discord or whatever. The bird's name is Pushy. We have a problem. A terrible thing has happened. I believe the money's not in my account. I need your help. You got my last message, didn't you? Yeah. Oh god, look, I never noticed that. The camera moves with his breathing. That's strange. I gotta say, the political stuff in this game is what really... It doesn't lose me, but I'm really bad at following it. And Travis really talks about the politics a lot. I know it's like 1300 is the max amount of blood. I think I'm near it? Let's find out. Do you know about the... Yes, I do know about the Craigslist ad. I wonder where that guy is now. I wonder if he's happy with the killer7 port. I wonder if he's posting... requests for women to come play killer7 naked in front of him on his computer. Yes! I reached the limit. It's time to upgrade, boys. Don't leave the stages until you reach your limits. Well, on normal mode, it really doesn't matter, but for killer7 and for deadly mode and killer8 mode, it matters a lot. Down attack for Dan. Good.
I've changed my makeup. Did you notice?
Down attack for Kaede.
Never noticed.
And counterattack for Kaede, that's good. Down attack for Kevin. Okay. I think everyone gets their down attack and... Yeah, okay. Down attack for Khan. I've never seen Master Smith's down attack because I realize there's never a point where I'm gonna have a Heaven Smile crawling at me unless I switch between characters for no reason. Just stupid. Yes, I'm playing killer7. Just upgrade. No, I don't. I like playing as everybody. I like my cutie patootie Korean Kaede. She's like half American, half Korean, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. Under the floorboards is definitely not a utopia. I mean, Drake, to be fair, he says... he says that he masturbates, like he like jerks off. Okay, I guess that doesn't exclusively mean it's a guy, but I'm pretty sure it is. I never thought about that. That's why it's confusing. It goes into a lot of history between Japan and the United States. I mean, I guess that doesn't, surprise anybody. I thought she was half Korean. I'm an asshole. Okay, yeah, maybe she's half Japanese. My bad. Okay, let's... Now I'm caught up in chat. There's a lot more of you guys than I thought there would be, to be honest. No! No! I'm an asshole! I knew it! I knew that was the reload! I wasn't counting! I got it. I got it. I'm cool. I'm cool, guys. Look, guys, it's Iwazaru's ex-wife. Now, if you notice, Iwazaru, he hushes you, and she covers her eyes. So it's like speak no evil, see no evil. The three monkeys. I'm sure it's symbolism. This game is perfect. It's that's the one thing I like about Suda's games. And killer7 is definitely one of the best examples. It's not like, a 10 out of 10 like gaming experience. But there's so much to experience when it comes to this game. And it makes it one of a kind and something that'll never really be you can't get it anywhere else. Just like No More Heroes, just like even his weaker games like Shadows of the Damned and Lollipop Chainsaw, they're still really bizarre and unique games that I don't need any more fucking blood anyway. That you really can't experience it anywhere else, and that makes his games a lot more special to me. Begin. Always count your shots out loud. I'll just start yelling them out. Did you know the worst gamer ever to exist in this planet is Darkside Phil? Does he... I was about to ask you that. Like, did he play killer7? That'd be funny. I could see, like, a bunch of, like, Capcom fanatics not being like, oh, let me check this out. I never bought it on GameCube or whatever. Cause, oh, fuck. No problem. No problem. It's the wrong code. As much as we love to shit on Capcom, well, I mean, I do. I have to give them a lot of credit because they really did make this possible by giving them such a big budget and listening to Shinji Mikami and just not even touching the development. They're like, okay, we trust you that he's gonna come out with a good game, and we're just gonna leave to it at that, and that's exactly what they did. Suda's been very open, saying that when he was making this game, Capcom, they didn't ask for anything. They just completely trusted him in making this game. And when he needed to delay it, or, things like that, they were like, okay, that's fine. Mostly because, like, Shinji Mikami had a lot of influence on the whole thing. Killer7 best game. I don't really watch Darkside Phil. I watch a couple clips here and there, but I don't really like watch him, I don't watch most YouTube in general. Or Twitch. Take me to the rave. Take me to the rave. Thank you. Left 4 Dead 2 is very good. I used to play it religiously with my one friend who was like one of the best players in the country. It was really fun. The community is complete dog shit, but like it was fun when we actually got a good game going. Suda51 is the assassin factory. That's a really very true statement. It's pretty much all he makes. He just makes killers. You got the Killer 7. You got Travis. You got Garcia Hotspur, Demon Hunter. You got Juliet Starling, Zombie Hunter. You got Killer's dead. You got Mondo, the fucking contracted killer. You got Let It Die. They're just human husks designed to be killers. That's all they do. Look at this funny man. Look at him. He's funny. Gonna switch to Kevin. Die. 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 Yeah, I got him. He moves a lot slower than the original console version. I don't know why. Do not watch Darkside Phil. He always blames the game. Yeah, I see like the compilations, and I saw like what's that guy's name? Like Frederick something? He's like some guy on YouTube. He does like these really long analysis videos about like communities and people and like events, and it's called Down the Rabbit Hole, and he made a Down the Rabbit Hole of Darkside Phil, and I was like, whoa. He's a really cool, unbiased dude. Like his videos are like they're good stuff, really good writing. Look at Garcian, he's a good man. Look at his big suitcase. This game needed some more Morrissey references. Yeah, I mean, I don't really do Capcom content either. I did want to do a video on Evil Within 1 and 2, which I might eventually still do, but it's really like it's really just been a passing thought. I didn't even write an outline or anything. Yeah, Frederick Knudsen, that's his name. Samantha Sitbon.
Please, be careful, sir.
Did you notice that widescreen? Harmon Smith's model was supposed to be off the screen, but because it was widescreen, the model just kind of stood still after it made some distance, because you're not supposed to see it.
I'm the mother of this sacred place. Our 4 children served their purpose. They didn't die in vain. But our other 9 children were killed by you. What do you want from us? Is it so bad that we have a purpose in life? We are only serving our God.
Oh, thanks, Scally.
At heaven's
Yeah,
command,
it's funny. if I can be real with the 40+ people on here, I really cannot watch my Dead Rising videos. I hate them.
one of them.
I don't hate them, but they're just so fucking boring. My Dead Rising, my 4 is fine. I kind of wish I had my friend look over it. After 4 is where I had my friend look over all of my like scripts and help me like punch them up. But 4 I did by myself, and it's just like, ugh, I could have cut out a good chunk of this. And my Dead Rising 1 through 3 retrospect, like, why did I make such worthless story like explanations? They were terrible. All I did was talk about the fucking cutscenes. I'm like, why did I do this? Nobody who played Dead Rising needs this. Whatever. What are you gonna do? I still didn't watch his on the Final Fantasy house. I was gonna watch that, but I keep forgetting. Watch me shoot this mother. Oh fuck. Yeah. What's the dimensional merge? I must ask. I heard about him harassing a bunch of women at a convention and then getting kicked out, and then it made him go into a fetal position and start crying. And then he tried to blame Justin Silverman for the whole thing when he was like, "Dude, we warned you like multiple times, this and that. Like, you don't listen." Yeah, I get what you mean, Scally. I killed the poor little anime girl. Wait, let me see here. Is this the right room? It is. Okay. But you can't live with regret. But that's why I started doing like the Dead Rising 3 Revisited. I kind of do want to do another video on 2 and 1. But before I do that, I want to cover the 2 Canadian movies, which I'm still working on that script, but it's really fun. I'm also just kind of scared about doing film reviews because they get hit with copyright shit all the time. Look at her black hole. There it is. Shut up. Blah.
Oops. I guess my trick didn't work on you. Tricks are for kids, Coon. I'm an old man.
Fellas, the only reference in this entire video game.
Yes.
Well, the only pop culture reference.
Changed for 30 years. No matter how many times you try, the result will be the same. Yes. Like our chess games. You always seem to win. Do you know why? You tell me.
Oh, Graham Cracker, you're part of my Discord. I haven't seen you on there in a while. Glad you're here. Were there any YouTubers that inspired you to make videos? My main inspirations were Twin Perfect's the real Silent Hill experience. It kind of made me start analyzing, because I started watching those when they were still coming out, and it kind of started making me like think like, oh, I feel like I can start writing stuff like this. This seems really fun.
There's always time for fun.
I obviously dropped the couch scenes very early on. And Unknown Archive. That guy, his videos are they're not good, but they're really fun to watch. Wait, I'll talk more after this scene. Guys, we need to appreciate the voice for Kun Lan. It was voiced by Joe Lala, and he has sadly passed away. What the fuck? I just love this scene and everything about it.
The size of the world has changed. It's changed to the size where you can control it with your hands, just like a PDA. The world will keep getting small.
As far as I can tell, he voiced all the Heaven Smiles. And to this day, there is nothing. I've never heard, like, you know, they always have, like, those evil, demented laughs and things. I've never heard anything as daunting and scary as the Heaven Smile laughs in this game. Nothing comes close to it. And it's gone. Joe Lala's fucking gone. But yes, the firing of the bullets it symbolizes the beginning of their game. Oh, thank you for following. Somebody on Twitch. Yeah. I should set up notifications for this. I'm still getting used to YouTube streaming and shit. I gotta set up notifications for this channel. Yeah, he does kind of sound like John Kassir, that's for sure. Oh, you know, they should have changed that line. Nobody knows what a PDA is. He should have said, control it with your hand, just like the iPhone X, now in stores.
July 3rd, 1998.
What do you think of Mad World? Mad World, aesthetically, it's fucking fantastic. I love the way it looks. I love the way it's animated. I love the way the enemies are designed and the boss designs. The gameplay is not good. It's fine, like it's okay, but it has so many problems. I just don't like. After I play it, I play 1 or 2 stages. I'm like, all right, I don't want to play anymore. This is really fucking tedious and annoying. But I love the music. I love the characters. I love the comic style. I love everything about it, except the gameplay. The gameplay is very hard to even enjoy. Never mind love. Oh, okay, Drake. Thanks for sticking around, man. I'm gonna try to stream more often, so hope to see you on. Is Discord on? Yes, you can download Discord on mobile. That's mostly what I use it on.
The world had changed. In the year 2002, a network of intercontinental expressways bridging the
I find it weird that these are the only cutscenes in the new version where it's full screen.
major sides of the world.
Is the animated one specifically.
2003, the construction of a mass-scale distribution system began, and a man-made landmass as large as a city was built over an ocean.
Yeah, no, of course.
The use and research of nuclear energy was banned, and all
Which I think is a funny correlation between how much like Bible thumping zealots like try to tell you that Satan is like returning and that he tries to use technology as a way to influence younger people into following him.
the elimination of the intercontinental.
So I feel like there's definitely a correlation there since Kunlan is seen as like an entity of evil.
In order to eliminate these weapons of mass destruction, they were launched.
No, it's cool. Like I don't hate the game. It just gets really boring. It just gets really boring and tedious, and I feel like it could have been designed better. And that's exactly what they did when they made Anarchy Reigns. Anarchy Reigns, I love that fucking game.
Explosions, later known as the Mist.
I love the way it plays. It's a really super satisfying brawler.
The world was filled with
Cutscenes are still quiet? Okay.
but a new threat was on the rise.
I just raised it a good amount now.
Ceremony of the UN's World Security Treaty in the year 2003, a new breed of terrorists who called themselves Smiling Faces attacked the ceremony. The devastating attack caught the international society by surprise and temporarily crippled key operations in the United Nations. That assault was aimed at nothing other than using terrorism to create terror. Fear spread throughout the nations like wildfire. There was nothing the police or the military could do to counter the Smiling Faces. The only ones who had any chance of stopping these Smiling Faces were the omniscient and almost godlike professional assassins. The key players behind the scenes of the four powers utilized their connections and called upon the group known as
Killer7.
Their only hope rested with them.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, Mr. Smith. The election is drawing near. Have you decided on your vote? If you haven't, please let the Republic Party make the most of your precious vote. Thank you and have a nice day.
Precious vote? Yeah, right.
Killer7 anime. That'd be cool. Especially if they got the same studio to make that made these cutscenes. The two studios, well, one is a studio. They make like those very anime-ish cutscenes that we just saw. From what I understand, it was a really small group that made the ones for the Cloudman scenario. And like he did animated scenes for like Harry Potter and Snow White and stuff.
What? You want to eat?
Yes, yes.
Make it fast, okay? I have to go to class at 9.
Azur's Wrath is fucking awesome. I love that game.
Garcian.
I don't care how QTE cutscene bullshitty it is. It's fun. That's awesome.
Master is awake.
Garcian, relax. As you wish, Master. There's an important message for you.
Ah, yes, I've felt it. An old
Yeah, the Puerto Rico.
down a country.
Or is it Dominican Republic they go to? I think it's Dominican Republic.
If there are visitors,
Fun scenario.
for me, call.
As you wish.
Samantha, the lights.
As you wish, Master. It's time. Can I go now?
Yeah. Thanks.
See you tomorrow, then. Thanks. Mwah.
It's a Hyundai. He gave her a Hyundai. Are we talking about the PC versions? Because Dead Rising 1 on PC is really good. It's an amazing port. I love it. Yes, I think they did do Go-Go 13. And that's really funny because, let me see here. I got time here. If you remember that scene, that part where the end, where they show all of the splash art of the characters, Garcian specifically, he looks exactly like the guy from Go-Go 13 with his gun. Yeah, man, Dead Rising 1 on PC is fucking awesome. I love that port. It's so good.
What? Are the fireworks ready? No, forget it. Japan is our ally. No, we're not authorized to make that kind of decision. Forget authorization. We have to do something now or else. We can't just let it happen. Get the president on the line.
Steve Blum is one of these guys. Steve Bloom, whatever. Is it Steve Bloom? I think it's Steve Bloom. Blum.
Mr. President, this is Spencer speaking, sir. 200 pulsars have been fired towards Japan. We're unable to compute their trajectory since we're avoiding the computation time lag. Interception can only commence 2 hours before initial impact. Should we launch the fireworks? Mr. President, your assessment, sir.
Let's see here. Yeah, Travis Strikes Again is on January 18th, I want to say. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh, okay. Hello, Alec. Goodbye, Alec. Yeah, White Album. It's funny because Suda talked about No More Heroes after the second game. I remember him saying that he felt Travis's story was over, so if they were to make a new one, like, around that time, he would probably make it about somebody else. And that made everybody go, "Oh my god, a Shinobu game! Fuck yeah!" Which, I mean, I'd be all over that too. But looks like he changed his mind.
Have been launched.
Where are they headed?
Japan.
Washington?
Restaurant Fukushima. It's a popular joint.
And the target?
The owner of the
Thank you
place,
for the follow,
Fukushima.
Mr. Random.
See, he's the middleman between the Japanese UN representatives and our government.
A government job?
It's a job from all the parties. Japan has turned against us.
So that's why they're gonna hit Japan.
Well, it's a
But
possibility. It depends on how
it's a
they move.
pentagram.
It'll be a blow, all right. What will happen to Japan?
It's up to the president. They have 18 hours.
All hell's gonna break loose over in Washington. And I sure as hell don't want to...
Pentagon, Pentagon,
If,
whatever.
for some
Same
reason, you
thing.
need help, go see a guy named Kasai. He's well informed, especially about the Japanese movement. You got all the details in there, okay? This time, the string puller is Fukushima. Now, the integrity and the true worth of Japan is at stake here.
Yeah, I mean, he only, from what I understand specifically, Killer7, Travis Strikes Against DLC is gonna include new chapters, like a new game worlds, and new characters to play as. That's all he said about it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Both Killer's Dead and Killer 7 are more realistic pictures of Seth. Yeah, that's definitely true. I feel like, because Suda was a writer for Killer's Dead. He said that he wanted, like, I mean, I didn't say anything because I didn't fucking research this yet. Fuck these guys. I know I could just switch, but I don't want to. I want to be a cool guy. Yeah, my grenade launchers. I feel like Suda wanted to kind of try to do something with, like, symbolism as galactic as Killer 7. And he took that kind of literally. Because you go to the fucking moon and shit. And it's really obvious that the chess game symbolism is, like, blatant in Killer's Dead. Just like it is in this
I
game.
want to talk to the owner. May I ask what it's concerning? Yeah, I'm here to kill Mr. Fukushima.
4-player Travis Strikes Again. You don't never know. Maybe. Oh yeah, No More Heroes took he said it himself. It took a big inspiration from El Topo. Although I must say, El Topo takes a much bigger turn for the strange than than No More Heroes. Well, funny you say that, White Album. I guess not everybody caught this, caught the change. Suda actually, he actually took that back, and while it doesn't look like there's going to be, like, you know, full-on cutscenes or anything, there is some voice acting in it, and he got Robin to do the role. He doesn't have too many lines from what I can understand, but he does say a few things, like, when you're inside the trailer and shit. Fuck it, I didn't know there was another one! Dang it. That was my only blood vial, I'm sad. Okay. I gotta reset the room, I guess. Apparently in the Killer 7 timeline, at one point Harmon Smith, you know, like years and years later, what the fuck? Fuck this. Alright. Yeah. He doesn't have counter yet, I'm an asshole. But Harmon Smith comes back, like, years and years later, and Master Smith is, like, the main persona that he uses. But it's, like, a supercharged version of him or something fucking weird like that. PC version. PC version's great. I don't know if you saw my review, but the PC version of this game it has everything you want out of the original Killer 7 experience. You cannot go wrong with it. I was really, really happy that this game, or this port, didn't turn out to be a piece of shit. I was really scared it was. Yeah, I saw it, Great Sainy, man. It was great. It was funny, the new JonTron video. Yeah, yeah. I gotta admit, I still don't know too much about Susie, except like the symbolism of her only being ahead is the idea that she's a psychopath who lost her mind. And even then, I'm pretty sure that's not all there is to her. I remember early on when I was trying to like decipher everything, I thought she was Ayami Blackburn, and that honestly might still be true, but I didn't really look far past that. Yes, every character has their own unique animation, which is great. What's the Suda 51 in Assassins? He likes talking about death in his games.
Fucked.
Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. We good.
You're fucked.
Playing as Coyote's not a pain in the ass anymore. Let's switch anyway. Oh fuck, I didn't know he was that close. I love the music in Sunset Part 1, for sure. Exactly. I love that whole thing about Suda and how his first real job was as a gravedigger. And I have his fuck off. I have his biography, the French one. I'm not French though, so I can't read it too well. I do hard translate it just on Google. But I've only been translating specific parts. I've yet to go through like his he talked about his childhood, where he grew up, his parents, everything in that book. But it's all in French, so I'm having a hard time really comprehending with everything. Let's see here. There's already people working on mods for Killer 7. Somebody is working on a mod that changes Travis Bell's model to Travis Touchdown. He showed a couple of them, and it's pretty funny how it looks. And I've also seen one where everybody, someone's changing one where every model, all the Iwazarus, all the Samanthas, all the Heaven Smiles, everybody is just Olmeda. So someone's making the Olmeda edition of Killer 7. Yeah, there we go.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why is it in French? I don't know. Oh well, I mean the publication that like they get these books to happen, they're a French company. Like this is the Suda 51 book is the 8th book they've done about famous game developers from across the world. It's just their publication. I guess they chose not to do a translation on it, which makes me upset. Makes me mad. Not only is it not in English, the only way to get an official copy was to buy it on their website, which only ships in Europe. That might not even be true. It might only be France. So, because I got my friend's little brother who lives there to buy the book, and he was coming to visit for a while, so he just brought it with him. And that's how I got my fucking copy of the what's it called? Jeu de video game. I don't remember what it's called, but the signed version of it. Let me grab it real quick. Actually, let me just 1 second. I'm gonna fish it out and just post it. I'm gonna post it on the Discord actually. Le punk de jeux vidéo japonais. Fuck. I can find it like that. Japonai. You fool. Oh, I guess other places sell it too, but still, seems like it's only in France. Let me see here. I'm just trying to find a good picture of it. That seems like a good site. Yeah, there you go. I'm posting this on the Discord, just so you guys can see it. Whoa, these people joined my... They joined my Discord. Well, there you go. I just posted it on there. Okay. I got mine for like 40 bucks, I think. I think that's what the transfer rate was. Okay. And yeah, it's a pretty big book. It goes right up to like... It goes up to Killer is dead in the timeline. It doesn't cover Let It Die, which kind of bugs me, but... whatever. I guess I figured Susie was Ayami Blackburn, especially because, well, she said like, oh, the mean kids would say those nasty things about me, and they made that rhyme saying Susie's got an Uzi, and then she talks about how she was being taken care of by this old man who like tried to fuck her, which I'm pretty sure it is proven that Curtis Blackburn was a pedophile. So like, you know. Like, I guess I was just trying to make connections with that. But, you know, that was literally me theorizing. And who knows how accurate that is. Fuck me. Fuck you, fuck me. Oh my god. Let's see this animation, because it's fucking cool. What the f— I don't have it yet. I'm a fucking moron. Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Guys, this is the worst speedrun ever. Le jeu de punk japonais. Yeah, that's it. That's the book. So I'm screwing off for now. Oh, have a good one, Graham Cracker. Studio 51 likes to focus on story so much. Why doesn't he create movies or even anime? Honestly, that's just because they're different, man. Like, sure, you can make stories out of, like, you can make stories with movies and stuff, but, you know, there are people that like to do video game stories. Because the medium is different. The medium is different. That's why I don't like a lot of these games that think they need to replicate movies in order to have a good video game story. I remember that one guy got into some heat, or he didn't really get into some heat, it's just people were kind of making fun of him. he was like the voice actor for Kratos in the new God of War, and he said like, "Oh, the script's amazing. It's not like a game script." It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Not like a game script? You're really gonna die on a hill that you have no idea about, just going out there saying game scripts are fucking terrible, but this one's good. Like, fuck you, man. I'm sure he's a nice guy, though. Broski, how you doing? It's currently 2 a.m. in London. I'm having a bath and have to wake up 5 hours. Damn. In case people don't know, the friendly Broski was my voice for the developers of Silent Hill in my Silent Hill 4 video. The lovely British voice. That was him. That was his pipes.
You wanna die, huh?
I want everybody to have their counterattacks because they're very good. She didn't get them. Well, I definitely want Khan to have them. There we go.
Okay.
There we go, he got his too. I don't think Kaya got hers. No, she already had it. She already had it. It's okay, just stock the bar plastic model in Japan. You'll be bound to run into him. Unless he's out of the country, then you're not. Oh, I gotta switch to mask. Mask the Simth. There he is. I mean, but the thing is, that's something, that just seems like such an easy thing to, like, misunderstand when it comes to the medium.
Please don't. This is just a...
Put your arms down.
No, it's not like that. This gun is a...
Don't move, amigo.
Please, don't shoot.
Stay still.
Ah!
Boom.
What were you doing here?
We got flex tape boats.
Our head chef always tells us that an ideal kitchen is a kitchen clean enough that you can lick the floor. Anyway, it's the least that I can do for them.
No, I haven't met Suda, but I'm actually starting to make connections where I might be able to soon. Yeah, I saw you met him at the event. That was pretty awesome. Let's go to Dan. We haven't been Dan for a while. Oh yeah, Master smells great. But what I was saying before, when it comes to, and I actually get into this a little bit with my Lollipop Chainsaw one, I don't like these people who think that they need to replicate like what a movie's script and pace is like, because that's immediately admitting that the medium you're using is flawed.
You bastard.
Fuck out of here. And that they're not flawed, they're just different. They're just different mediums that take, you know, they take a certain appreciation to understand. Black, red, white, blue. Black, red, white, blue. Black, red, white, blue. Okay. I never remember that off the top of my head. Black, red, white, blue. Micro smiles. No, it's not what I wanted to hit. No, I absolutely agree. And Doorman, you were there when we streamed Devil May Cry 3, and I experienced that story for the first time, and we watched the epilogue with Virgil, and whoop. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, black, red, white, blue. I appreciate that. Because I remember things with up, down, left, right. So black, red, white, blue. I think it's important to embrace how this medium is, because you can tell great stories with it. It's why David Jaffe, the creator of Twisted Metal, decided to not pursue movies anymore. He went to school to be a film director. But when he saw what you could start doing with video games, he's like, I think I can tell the stories I want to here. And he made God of War, the original God of War. And say what you want, but that was a big fucking deal. And a lot of it was because of how this story was presented and written. Yeah, no, the epilogue with Virgil, get the fuck out of here. Fucking all these up. I actually, like, it made me really sad seeing that. Like, he talks, like, what the fuck? It didn't even show me the goddamn... Okay, I'm in East. Fuck! This is too easy, but I also fuck it up a fair amount of times. But yeah, the whole thing with Virgil, and I remember you mentioned this when we were watching it, throwing away the scabbard, and you were telling me, I'm pretty sure it was you, how someone who has a katana, or whatever that was, I guess it's a katana, you don't throw away the sheath. You don't do that unless you feel it's the last time you're going to unsheath your blade. In other words, the last time that you're going to fight, because you're going to die. So that shows me that he wasn't, although he said he was trying to convince himself he was confident in his ability, that kind of tells me that deep down he knew this was it for him. And that's really, really fucking sad. And I am praying to the fucking heavens that they're not going to ruin that in Devil May Cry 5. I really hope he doesn't come back, because I love this little contained story of Virgil, and I think bringing him back in any sort of semblance ruins that entirely. But there's a lot of Virgil fans, so I don't know. Do you think they will eventually have more weird games like Killer 7, but with good gameplay? If you want strange, bizarre games like this, honestly, the indie scene is where it's at. I feel like they're given more opportunity to experiment than any other people. You're not gonna see Capcom now back up a game like this. They're never gonna do that. Hell, you can see how unconfident they were about this port. You're gonna get more unique experiences from the indie scene, if anywhere. And I'm not saying they're all great. A lot of indie games are not great, but that's your best bet, is all I'm saying. It's a sad truth. Do you think Metal Gear needs a movie? No, I don't. Because you can make a whole movie out of one Metal Gear Solid game. Those are way more than a movie. I forget, isn't it like 15 hours of cutscenes in total for Metal Gear Solid 4? Metal Gear Solid 5 was like a total of 15 minutes. Metal Gear Solid 5, it felt like they were trying to structure it like a TV show. Like a limited series kind of thing, which was really bizarre to me. Like the credits in the beginning of each episode and shit. Is there any particular Suda 51 boss you'd like to see more character development for? Yeah, I want the Destroy Men to come back, and now I have it be 3 people. And they call them the Destroy Triumvirate. Also, I'm lying. I don't know if I want more development of those characters, though. I feel like, you know, I feel like enough was said with what they showed when it came to a lot of them, especially after I analyzed all of them. I feel like I got the most you can out of those characters. I feel like this is just a port, but you can see his skull a lot more, you can see his skull a lot more clearly in this version. Kess Bloody Sundays. That's the name of the kid. Look, it's the Weekend Smile. There he is. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Goodbye. Yeah, the Destroy Triumvirate. And they all combine their Destroy Busters together. What do you think about walking simulators? You know, I can't speak too ill of them because I fucking love PT to this day. I adore PT and everything it stood for. It's fine as long as it has a good story to tell or interesting visuals and atmosphere, which PT did have those things. Well, not a good story, but really, really enthralling atmosphere. I remember, let's see, we need more Curtis Blackburn. From my understanding, I unfortunately have not played the 25th Ward yet. I have the 25th Ward. I have it on PC and PS4. From what I understand, you actually do learn more about Curtis Blackburn in that game. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Dr. Peace would be interesting. Speaking of walking simulators, I actually did play Gone Home when it was like new, and I remember at first thinking like, "Oh, this game's kind of spooky," but then I realized it's not spooky. It's just there's a thunderstorm outside, and then I accidentally found the secret ending, not the secret ending, the ending in that secret hallway 20 minutes in because they didn't think I played video games.
I always wanted to be a tea master. It's one of the reasons I chose this profession.
Which profession may that be?
You're an interesting man, and you ask a very difficult question. Perhaps it's a sense of humor that can only come from someone who lives his life on the edge.
What a load of...
I wanted to become a politician who could be a true leader.
Good one, broski. You love this game. Don't even front. You do walk a lot in this game, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you ever think of becoming an actor?
You walk and you shoot and you be cool. You mean Pathologic 2? Wait. No, Pathologic 2 is not out yet. I think. Okay, well there you go. It's releasing sometime next year. I liked Pathologic of what I played so far, but I didn't finish it. But it was really interesting. I played their other games more for some reason, like Knock Knock. Alright guys, I want you to focus on this because it's really funny when I noticed it. Look at Julia Kusagi after Harmon says like, "Oh, it must be nice to have such a good assistant." Just watch her.
It's a really old story.
Union 7.
Yes, Pathologic was also very. I think that's why I stopped playing, because it was really just. It was really hard for me to figure out what to do next. And I didn't want to look up a guide.
Broke down the Union 7. It was like a warm welcome in the world of
Yeah, I remember you were on it for a while.
It became clear to me then. This country didn't have what it took to compete with the rest of the world.
It must be wonderful to have such a bright secretary.
Right here.
Not as bright as you, Mr. Smith.
That's so weird. It just goes boop. Because it wasn't in widescreen. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. Bumped the mic. I didn't mean to do that. No, my best friend is dead. No, how could they? I gotta go. I mean, you never know when it comes to this. Maybe if this is successful enough, they'll port this to PS4 and shit. You never know. I'm sure they want to do that. Hey, there you go. Now I finished. Walking diagonal forward. Now that is classic first-person shooter. I mean, for classic first-person controls. Just you saying that takes me back to like Doom and GoldenEye.
Okay.
See you, assassin boy. Kusagi was sent to steal the Yakumo. Now, do you know what the Yakumo is? It is the ultimate plan for domination. You still can't hear in this scene. Your best impression of you? Give me a second, alright? Let me do this boss fight. That's right, you're kind of a fraidy cat. Die! Don't mess me up. G, 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 G. Ah, fuck. Fuck. I should not stop for a second. Ah. Damn it. Oh my god. I don't know if I did it. Last time I actually lost, so I'm really nervous. I actually lost once. Oh god, no, I fucking clobbered her. Yeah, buddy. I'm pretty sure someone did pull her audio. I'm gonna look for it. Oh, I love how abruptly this scene ends.
Back off before you get hurt.
Oh. It just fucking cuts. G, G, G. Now, the interesting thing about this vinyl is that it's the most clear and amazing sounding vinyl I've ever heard in my life. Also, don't buy the Silent Hill HD collection. It's garbage. There you go. That's my awful impression of you, broski. I did it. Go, go, go! Yu-Gi-Oh? More like you gotta go. Anyone watch Rugrats all grown up? Do you have to this boss fight? No. From my understanding, the boss fight for Kusagi, it's scaled to whichever character you're playing as. So like if let's say you play Master Smith, she's gonna shoot really slowly because you can only shoot one grenade shell at a time. This voice for Kasai right here, it's Robin Atkin Downs, Travis Touchdown.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Okay. Let's get down to business. And Mr. Mills has a job for you. He wants you to kill this man. His name is Jean de Paul, 23. An apprentice cook at restaurant Fukushima.
Hello, Bone Axe. I saw your Twitter before. I liked your Heather fan art.
He's one of the elite international operatives. Killed quite a few government officials, by the way.
Where is he?
Try the Kaku building. Syndicates from all over the world run their thing in that area.
Guess I'll be on my way then. Sayonara.
I'm a fucking heaven smile. What's the courage to seize the guy? Why can't they all have simple names like Michael Bay? Jean de Paul. Jean de Paul. Also, Jean de Paul's voice actor. Oh, this guy's also Steve Bloom, the young guy.
For 65
Not that guy.
We gave everything we had to restoring this country. Now, all our efforts will end up in smoke once again by the hand of the same country that first put us here.
This is what happens when you rely on boys. Now, how should we settle this?
Shut up already! Who the hell do you think you are?
This is exactly the reason I hate young pricks like him. Oh, they lack patience.
Hey, kid, do yourself a big favor. Here.
Blow your head off.
You want to shoot us with that gun? Go ahead.
We're prepared to die.
Shoot us if it will make you happy, but it won't make any difference.
Oh, we've done it many times.
He's Japanese.
Look at you.
Don't even have balls
to pull trigger.
I can say this much. This boy's got no future.
Those are really fast shots.
You know, a real gentleman would dress more appropriately before his death.
Young boys. Young little pricks like you.
Why do they treat elders like we are?
Man, broski, why are you up so late?
Only if they knew how much we truly contribute.
I have to agree with you there.
He's yours.
So, what do you think, partner?
I think he is finally seeing things.
I really hope No More Heroes 1 and 2 get ported to Switch. Probably the last time I get a re-release from
Well,
them.
you'll always be together.
Well, from what I understand, they were given that ability due to the smile disease itself, and Kunlun provided them. That's why they were talking like they already knew him. Let's see. B to J, CSC. What the suck? All right, we got this. That's actually a really good joke. Fucking Newports. Oh shit, that's good. No worry. Look, they got a little person strapped to them like a fucking FedEx box. Get away. BTJ, Counter-Strike course, and what the suck. That's how I remember. Broski, you better explain to me why you're still awake. You need to get up for school. Look at the poison smile. He's so cute. He's got big muscles. No. Motherfucker. I wasn't even aiming at that. That's how good I am at this game. Let's do his down attack. That didn't work. Gotta reload my knives. Yeah, the Heaven Smile laugh is amazing. In the grand scheme of things, I think Travis has a small chance of being one of those 5 characters. Not impossible, but I'm not holding my breath. You want to watch me play? killer7. I might leave these, like, up. I mean, if people really find this entertaining enough, I don't fucking know. I'm kind of just doing this. To see how I am. I do like that I'm getting, like, a good little chunk of, a good chunk of viewers on. We gotta roll them bones. Roll them bones. Roll them, fucking, come on. Yeah. Faster, faster. That announcer was also Steve Bloom. And he goes, Hajime.
You're fucked.
Did you know even the crawling ones, you could do the counter on them? Watch. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. See that? No, I already know that one. Don't look at me, Yoon Hyun. Yoon Win. I'm pretty sure it's Yoon Win. No! My screen went off. Handsome fat purple. Handsome thick purple.
You're fucked.
Get this 9 out of my face. I would love Jack Frost and Travis to be in DLC. I'm pretty sure I could find it for you, broski, if you really want the sound file. Fuck. He shoots him right in the dick. Because he ain't got no respect. I didn't pick it up. Fucking asshole. There it is. That little noise was like, oh wait, I didn't actually pick it up. Did I pick up the first one? I did not. Fucking shit. Okay. At least I caught it. Ugh. At least I caught it now. Yeah, I think they're literally just sound files you can grab. People ripped the sound files from the original GameCube version too, so it's not really a... Either way, I know I can find them. You are loved tenderly. Fuck! I got it. Khan aims his guns like a cool guy. He's very cool and totally not looks like a fucking idiot. Let's play Kaid for a while. Kaid's a good girl. One of the story in Killer 7 tells a tale of false dialectic. Not sure what that means off the top of my head, to be honest. Oh, Harmon and Kun are always civil with one another. And the solution are the same. I went through the whole thing with them. I mean, it's really obvious that they both represent the East and the West when it comes to this conflict. But when it comes to things like the chess game and everything, it's very obvious. It's a chess game. So this whole thing is a game to them. And the shooting, Harmon shooting his shell into Kunlan's hand it's the initiation of the game itself. That's when it truly begins, and that's the significance of the ending as well. Dan would throw things in the garbage can and aim perfectly, and he'd go, "This is too easy." That's what being friends with him would be like. Soundtrack, I believe certain songs are remastered. I'm not sure though. Generally, there's a Europe-only game. Someone saw Killer 7. DNA Dark Native Apostle. That is a mouthful. Fuck! Now he's gonna come after me, or not. All right. Fuck me! God damn it. That whole thing just blew up in my face. And I'm sad. Later, man. Thanks for sticking around. Probably, we'll see how I feel later. I might stop soon. I don't know. I got a decent amount of people here. I might do it again next week or something. Gotta figure it out. It's gonna get hella busy for me very soon. Yeah, I have a copy of Blood Plus. I have like a sealed copy of it as just like as a collector's thing, like as just part of my collection. But I have no real way to play it. I'm pretty sure no one's ever translated it either. Shit, sorry. Silver Case is a very interesting visual novel. I like it a lot, but I haven't really gone into like researching or analyzing it yet. I love me a good murder mystery. Good crime thriller. That's a better word for it, crime thriller. 1437625. Motherfucker, man. Oh man, graveyard shifts. I do not miss that life. Go. Go, go. Go. Go, number one. You're number one. Look at him go. Fucking destroy these fools. You didn't even write it out. You didn't write it out right, Scally. The Killer Santa cult. That sounds ridiculous. What do you mean, why did Japan not interpret America too often? I'm not sure what that means. Resident Evil 2 Remake is dying. It really is, Player John. It really is. In parentheses. I gotta unload this blood. We got lots and lots of blood, Samantha. No More Heroes' spiritual sequel to Blood Plus One Night Kiss. Isn't Blood Plus like an anime or something? It's a sequel to Samurai Champloo. Remember when they announced Short Piece and everyone for some reason thought it was like a Kira sequel? I was like, you guys gotta learn how to read. But anyway, Suda51 did that one Short Piece game for PS3, which I have it, but I haven't actually played it yet. Like, I have a physical copy of it. Did it? Motherfucker! I was literally thinking in my head, like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I shot through his armpit? And I did. That's exactly what I fucking did. Hold on, I'm just checking my phone because I'm angry. Why are you spawning? Why are you spawning? Go away.
Doesn't it?
You tell him, Tara Strong. You tell him, Juliet.
Doesn't it?
Jesus Christ. Fucking all this up. Let's look at the cards. No. Kazuya, it was an old tweet. It was a tweet, not old. It's a tweet I posted making fun of this YouTuber. Because his videos are cancer. Look at this one. I like that. I like that one. I already remember these answers. It's this one. No more lollipop is let it die 7. We don't have Japanese games or animes go deep into America. I wouldn't say that. Do I have any blood? Nope. I feel like we still get some of that, like, Western... I'm not saying going to America, but we still have, like, games influenced by, like, Western culture and shit. My Hero Academia is literally them just taking, like, superhero stuff, which is a strictly Western thing, and they make their own thing out of it, and I think that's really good. The manga, I don't watch the anime, it's really boring. The manga's good. I don't know about him doing a Silent Hill game. I do want to see him do a horror game, because the few times he does horror, it's really good. His idea for Kuriyami sounded amazing. And we're probably never gonna see that. Thanks, EA. Thanks for ruining an opportunity for a decent horror game. Moss, what are you doing? What are you doing up, my friend? Shit. Where's it coming from? Nothing to it. I totally didn't just poop myself. Dead Rising went deep into Canada. Just mean America will admit. It was Canadian developers after Dead Rising 1. Yeah, man, mixing cultures into Western influence, that's my jam. That's why I love Suda51's games. That's why I love Grasshopper's games. Like, all of them, pretty much all of them do that, and it's wonderful. It's fucking awesome. I mean, that's what was cool about Dead Rising 1 was it was a bunch of Japanese people doing a take on American culture. In a lot of ways. Get over here. You're dead. Goodbye. The Force 4 Silent Hill games, yep. Super Americana, for sure. I think Capcom's gonna create a new Dead Rising after... You know, that's one thing I've always thought about, I've been thinking about lately, is how insane would it be if we got a new Dead Rising game with the RE engine. Nothing will ever replace MT Framework in my heart, but damn, that would look incredible if they were to do that. I don't think they're gonna do a Dead Rising for a while. Like, I'm talking like years. But, well, I'm sure we'll see it come back eventually.
Yeah, I'll just set them on fire. Piece of cake.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I'll just set them on.
I was gonna get my friend the Texas Broncos shirt because he adored Andre Olmeda. And why shouldn't he? Andre Olmeda was an amazing character. People keep saying they should do a new Dino Crisis. I think it would be a good time to do one soon.
We meet again, babyface.
So, you were behind this after all. I guess my speech was meaningless.
Lucha Libre is for kids. But you know, you are great with the kids, Masked Man.
Children are pure. They know who's the strongest.
Ah, let me reload. Oh. Ah, I can never get a shot in. Oh, bullshit. Fuck. I gotta reload. Great. Got him. Stupid fucker.
Taking advantage of us, aren't you? There's more than one scenario, you know.
You got this all mixed up, you monkey. Don't you think you can hold on to the bar forever when you're on the verge of death?
Listen to him, barking like a stupid dog.
Gee. So, you finally reveal your true self.
Steve Bloom, again. He voices like 5 characters in this.
Take that as a threat to the States.
Pong.
It's the one who designs first that wins.
I didn't know monkeys could design.
Don't underestimate the monkeys.
Pong.
There are dogs bred for fighting, and they're mean sons of bitches.
How do I stop your barking?
Gee.
What? What can
They're playing Mahjong.
possibly do?
I think.
You care about winning?
You really are a stupid dog. You'd better pay attention before someone puts a bullet in your head.
Shut up, monkey. Richie.
Too bad. Like
Or
I
like a
said,
form of mahjong, not like the traditional one.
Bullshit! Enough of the caviling. This is pathetic.
We don't get many blacks around here.
That's a footy time.
I do love the animation in the Cloudman chapter.
Shit. It's all over.
Whoosh. I like how they all have different guns too. Hello, Shuji. You are here. In space. You ever heard the Japanese text to speech? Very creepy. I find these voices a lot better though. Wow. You can sometimes hear the text to speech actually say the word. It doesn't happen often though. Barking like a stupid dog. Someone else following me on Twitch. Why aren't they following me on here? Well, I guess they're already following me here on YouTube. Alright guys, about to do the boss fight. Oh yeah. No! No! Nah. Whoop. Broke your dumb legs. Look at him. He's missing both. You're ridiculous. You hear me? Whoa. Oh, come on. in a Valet Tudo match. It's interesting seeing how important, like, what he's talking about is after you've beaten the game, essentially. That right there. That right there is the little clue you need in order to take down the boss here. It's not too obvious when you when you're in the fight. At least not to me.
You bastard.
Ah, fuck. I was hoping he would do the counter, but it just didn't happen. Fuck off. Alright. Gonna upgrade Kaede and send her out.
Shit. Fuck it.
Definitely wanna upgrade the waiver a bit. Her waiver's like really bad. Tinia Blas Jr. I don't know who that is. If they do a sequel, they call it Killer 9. It's a really good question. Fuck off.
This country is big. It's too big.
Our voices will never be heard.
You really think you're better than us because we're old men? You're not getting out of here alive. Japan's not going down just yet. Not without a fight. We'll show him, right, partner?
That's what the next Mario Kart's gonna be called. You know, they had the item, the Crazy 8. The next item's gonna be called the Nice 9. Wait, let me, hold on. Alright. Fucking... I hate you! Song's good too. Jun Fukada, please come back. No, I'm kidding. I love Akira Yamaoka, but Jun Fukada's really good too. Just take the shot. Just take the shot. Don't worry about the blood. Don't worry about the poopies that they shoot at you. Fuck! Fuck! I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. One more. Then he's gonna... Ooh, no, don't hit me. Oh, you hit me. Nothing to it. Travis vs. Killer7 is totally headcanon for... Well, what's really funny was, like, a long time ago, people did ask him, like, oh, is there any significance to him being called Travis Bell and Travis Touchdown? And he's just like... He literally just goes, I like the name Travis. That's as far as that goes. I'm sorry, I meant Masafumi Takada. Jun Fukada still works for him. I meant Masafumi Takada. I'm an asshole, yeah. Masafumi Takada, he only came back for the Silver Case remake. He hasn't been involved in anything since No More Heroes 1 for that company. That's my bad.
What can you do when the whole world has its eyes on you?
Almost everything. Destroying one or two nations? It's an easy task here. The promise made 30 years ago wasn't a guarantee. It was only the beginning of a countdown. Look at them. They're heading toward hell.
What's sad is that we've gotten used to this. I mean, our senses. That's pathetic.
That doesn't necessarily mean that we're not human.
Okay, now you're not helping.
They made the audio better for that scene. How many did I kill? Guys, we're at the best chapter. It's not the best chapter, but I love it. I love all the chapters. But yeah, yep, I agree. It's a very daunting, harrowing scene. That's one of my favorite for sure. But anyway, Akira Yamaoka came into the company, I think 2009, 2009, I want to say, because I remember Suda talked about this. He literally got the news that like Akira Yamaoka was leaving Konami, like that he wouldn't compose for them anymore. Which for the most part he didn't. He did do one song for Book of Memories. I found that out recently. But as soon as he got the word that Akira Yamaoka was leaving Konami back in like 2009, he called him up immediately. Alright, we gotta let this play.
I am a man with a plan. The people will come to me for salvation. I have a hunch that something's gonna happen. Take this Stacy concert going on right here. Something very bad is gonna happen here. You ever met the kind of people that come to these Stacy concerts? These dudes have got energy to spare. We're talking guys who beat off 4 times a day. This is an epicenter of energy, man. But this Stacy they love, she's an illusion. But in the new age, there's no fooling them. No, sir. They won't be tricked by illusions anymore. Oh my God. I can't hold back. Oh, God. Oh, I'm coming. Oh. Yeah!
Woo!
See, I told you, this is real. Woo! Now, Mr. Garcia and Smith,
Do you guys beat off 4 times a day? Let's get real personal right now. We're gonna get all grown up in here.
to find me. I'm waiting for you. So what do you say? If you don't find me, I won't have meaning. So I'll be waiting for you.
I also like that Garcian has a different meal every time before the missions. I think he has pizza in this one? No, he has donuts. Oh, this is gross. I gotta black out the screen. Oh. Lewd. Also, thank you for the follow.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. No need to be so reserved, you know. Don't worry about him. The scruff loves to play rough.
I love me some voyeur.
You want to have a little fun too?
Oh, she's not classy.
Ah, Garcian. How long has it been?
The master is awake.
I sense trouble in the south.
A young man is causing some commotion.
Not a revolutionary?
He's no one of that caliber, sir.
The town is far.
By the way,
Dear Samantha.
who said it? Somebody said it.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, sir.
Samantha. The lights.
Of course, sir.
White Album. That actually is Cam Clark. You nailed it. I'm not kidding. That's Cam Clark. He voices Andre Almeida. He is known for Lemonardo in the Ninja Turtles. Well, the original cartoon. Yeah, Japan got the game censored. They changed the camera angles whenever anybody was getting like shot in the head or like their head cut off and shit. A few other things. They made the games a lot easier in the Japanese version too.
Who in the hell was that? What, a new type of stalker?
I feel something. Like somebody's calling out to me.
I love Garcian's face at the end of the
Lads
scene.
in this business relying on feelings, but I trust you know that.
Let's hit Texas first.
Texas?
The t-shirt. Nobody wears a t-shirt that says Texas Bronco. Except in Texas.
Huh?
Such a stupid...
Time to head south by southeast.
his little smirk. Fuck you, Lemonardo. And for anybody that played Shadows of the Damned, he also voiced Christopher, the half demon, half human shopkeeper, the Nephilim. That's right, Scally, and all the hair you get from your palms, you can cut it up and make a sweater out of it. Very resourceful. You hate... Oh, here's our guy.
Well, we don't get many black folk around here.
The inflection. We don't get many black folk around here.
Yes, I see. I just met him today. I meet him every day. You saw the posters around town? You think they're
creepy?
Well, you better keep that thought to yourself around here, if you care for your life. This is a mean town. They'll do anything to protect the great Almeida.
Hold on, I feel like grabbing this real quick. Damn it. Or am I thinking of Mirror Mirror? What's this Vimeo shit? Hold on. Yeah, this was it. Okay. I'm gonna post on my Discord because I find it epic. Later for Cloudman scenes. There was a scene in Mirror Mirror where they did this whole animation sequence, and it's the same people that did the Cloudman scene. The same animators did the Cloudman scenes for this game. And yes, he did the Deathly Hallows animation as well. You need a big, long suitcase. Are you a tall black man? Is that why you want to be Garcian? Oh, I got the weak point.
Fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
A suitcase full of spoilers. Yes and no. Alright. I'll take that answer. Alright, whatever.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, Bubba. Yes, the voice work... Fuck. The voice work is excellent. In this game, indeed. I guess I'm Dan now. Come on, man. Scally, I can find you. The book doesn't exist, but I can find you what it was called. And story analysis. What the fuck is the goddamn No More Heroes 1 page? For the stupid Wikia. I'll find it later. There's a certain guy who made a video. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it's hard to even tell who it was because all they did was gush over Killer 7 and No More Heroes 1. That was weird. Why was there a gunshot noise? Dude, someone's getting shot in my house. Through killer7. Anyway, all he did was gush over killer7 and No More Heroes 1 and go and say the same shit everyone else does, saying, "Oh, all of his other games, they're not exactly the same, so they're a lot worse, this and that." And he made a jab at Shadows of the Damned and how bad its writing was, and they used specifically the scene, the one and only dialogue portion where Johnson was saying really like sexual things, and they censored it the exact same way, bleep and with a bleep and the same kind of censoring in the text. And I was like, killer7 did the same thing only once. Like, what? You could have picked a better bit to, like, you know, if you're really gonna try to savage that game. I don't know. It was really like, that was one of the things that really annoyed me. It's one of the many things that annoy me when people try to talk about Suda51 in his games. Not to say, like, I'm this pious person who knows him perfectly well, but I feel like when it came to a lot of his work and how people take it, I'm convinced people have no idea what they actually want from him. Are you serious? I didn't even do anything. Fuck. I got him! I got him! Oh, yeah! Nice. I fucking got him. Holy shit. I want to say I'm supposed to go to 210 Terry Street. It was Killer Keemstar. There you go. The newest Grasshopper book. Honestly, I have it. It doesn't have that much art in it in the first place. It has a little bit of art, but it's mostly text, and yeah, I can't read it, but I have it. But that's not to say I don't like the guy's videos. I follow him a lot. He makes great videos. But when he talked about shooting games, I'm like, really, man? But whatever, it's fine, obviously. No, don't say that. Johnson's way cooler than Keemstar. Although Johnson was never the president. The president of a shitty Half-Life fan game. Oh, thank you, Gamer Aaron. That was a while ago, but I appreciate it.
You're fucked.
You are fucked. Fuck. I almost got it. Oh well. Remember Hunt Down the Freeman? Remember how great that was? My fellow Americans, let's get right into the news! Yeah, there we go. Oh, whoops. Do you have plans to do a Deadly Invisible? Yes. Hello, Mike Cool Green, by the way. But yes, I am doing one. I'm kind of expanding on the outline right now because I still got to do the video for Lollipop Chainsaw. But yes, it's going to be Lollipop Chainsaw, and then I'm going to do one for Killer is Dead, and then I'm going to do one that half of it is about Let It Die, and the other half is about the story so far with Suda and how I reflect on it and his progress. It's gonna be fun on a bun.
Collateral shot.
This is too easy.
This game is very intense to play. Heath and Zachary. I mean, it's not the most action-packed game ever, but I find it very intriguing and memorable. Although, yes, it is tedious. But I love it. Fuck.
Yes.
There it is! Yeah, awesome. Okay. You die now. Oh, I was blind and I still got it. It wasn't entirely scored by, not MSI, just Jimmy Urine specifically, and he only did the boss tracks. Akira Yamaoka did the rest of the original tracks. Oh, fuck. Please tell me I switched to Kevin. I did. The last Deadly Individualism, it's not going to be the last one, but seeing as how Let It Die was his last major game before Travis Strikes Again, I figured I would, you know, make that like a, you know, let's take a reflection on everything and, you know, what I think of his career so far and what he's provided. And then I'm going to do one on Travis Strikes Again, but I decided that if I'm going to do one on Travis Strikes Again, I want to wait for all the DLC to come out, and then I can look over everything, like, as a whole. I'm so bad at fucking killing the giant smiles. I've only done it once. I only did it once in the PC version. I was so proud of it that I used that footage. It showed the first time I've ever killed that giant smile. But yeah, I am going to do a Deadly Individualism on Travis Strikes Again, but I'm not really going to try analyzing it till all of the DLC chapters are out. So, I have no idea when that's going to be. But I am going to do a, kind of like the Killer7 port, I am going to do like a quick review of the game itself and what I think of it. Being such a big Suda fan, you better start getting the name right. That's their own fault, though. I don't really blame you for it. That's their own fault for calling it Travis Strikes Again. Where's the running smiles? Let me see here. Hold on. Alright, well, hopefully 10's enough. It's strange. The Travis Strikes Again. I'm not gonna say like, oh, no, that's exactly what I want, you know. I did a whole video on my conflicting thoughts of Travis Strikes Again, but the way I look at it is Suda is not one to conform with his games, and that's why none of them feel that different from each other, at the very least at a narrative standpoint. So, fuck, I got a double. I think I'm still missing one. Sigh. You just had to give me a double, didn't you, game? Just had to give me a fucking double. And all these giant smiles, fuck them. Look at this bullshit. That was it, like 5 of them? And there's more. Okay. Well, it's not the same death drive from Let It Die. Like I said, all these connections, he always makes them as like thread thin as possible, and it's just she makes the death drive MK2, and the one in Let It Die is death drive 300 and something. So that just means that it takes place much later after No More Heroes. But like that's such an invisible connection with the series that's not really that relevant. Don't make Travis lame. I had to break this to you, man. Travis is kind of a fucking loser. That's what makes his character awesome. Pretty sure he was a virgin before No More Heroes 2. I have 11 coins now. Fuck off, you giant smiles. Confused by what's happening. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that's like I said, it's not that in depth, but the Travis Strikes Again combat from what they showed, but neither was the original games. And everyone loves those. And plus, you got to keep in mind, each world is going to have a different focus on its mechanics. It's not just going to be some overhead game where you mash away. It's going to be a lot of different things. And that's not to say that it's going to be like minigames. And it's going to be more like... The way I took it from how he described the game... If anybody's ever played Earthworm Jim 2, and how there were stages that were just completely foreign to how the rest of the game played, it's going to be like that.
You're an outsider? You've done well to make it this far. Are you another one of them reporters? Oh.
Yes, Bone... Look up Boneface, but instead of an O, write a 0. That's how you find him.
Couldn't care less about that disco freak.
The Destroy Army, yeah.
Do with him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm glad the town has flourished, but do you have any idea how many creeps with that weird smile have moved in?
Look at her butt. She has a great butt.
Oh, I don't quite know what. This is an old town, and we respect tradition. You can't get along with a bunch of newcomers who just waltzed on in. No way.
Fuck, I forgot about that one. I always forget about that one. Every time. No. And that's the thing. That's the thing, modern day age. I 100% do not blame you for thinking that, because the marketers are doing such a shitty job showing that. If you watch the first time they showed gameplay, which was a Nintendo Direct, they showed they talk about it a little bit, but it's so hard to even like if you're not really paying attention, you're not going to realize it. There's going to be a world that focuses on puzzles. There's going to be a world that focuses on racing. There's going to be all different kinds of things. There's a world that's like Silver Case, you know, like it's going to be all different kinds of. Each world is going to be a different type of gameplay, but all the demos that people can play in those events and everything for the past year, the whole time they've been showing this off, it's the same fucking stage. It's the first stage, and it's meant to be like a tutorial, and it makes everybody think that the whole game is just that. It's like you guys are giving everyone the wrong idea. Not to say that if they were more clear about it, more people would definitely buy it. It's just really strange how they're marketing it. Is all to me. This shirt's made out of money, and so am I. That is a good way to put it. Early 2000s MTV. Yeah, Boneface makes awesome fucking artwork. I like his work a lot. Yep. Yeah, the co-op is gonna be fun. That's what Bone Axe. They're deliberately not saying anything about the very last world in the game, but that's what everybody is, that's what everyone's theorizing. People are theorizing that the last world is gonna play like a traditional No More Heroes with 2 people or something like that. I imagine the entire game's co-op, so, you know. Watch the entire last world is just Killer7, but with a sword. However that works.
This is too easy.
Oh my god.
This is too easy. This is too easy.
Yeah, his beer can holster's fucking cool. Let's see these. We got 3 family members and guarantee of happiness. World peace with 1 giant building complex. 4 continents. Financial reform with a purple afro. It's nice seeing these in like a really clear thing. This is like the upping the resolution really lets you see these a lot better. Ermeda, a perfect city. Powerful society. And look, he's Obama. There he is. And by Obama, I mean he's a black guy with a suit, a smile, and his arms crossed. Just like Obama. Oh, that's 8 Heart. Bonex, yeah, his name is 8 Heart. Or her name. Supposedly it's a girl? I'm not sure, though. Question 1 is with 3 people. Question 2, 4 continents. Question 3, purple. Question 4, Texas Bronco. Question 5, a perfect city. This is question number 6. What is the chairman wearing at the billboard of more relaxed way of life? Suit. You're just saying that because he's black. Digital fate art. Fadiatorate.
Sorry, only First Life employees are allowed from this point.
This is an emergency message from Mr. Almeida. Let Mr. Smith through. I repeat, let Mr. Smith through.
Are you Mr. Smith? My sincere apologies, Mr. Smith. Please forgive me. But I'll tell you
The
something.
original Boondocks comics? Yeah, I used to read
Know
those.
what goes on inside this building.
They were good.
Anyway, please come in.
And season 1 of Boondocks is great. The rest is shit I never want to watch ever again. No, that's not true. There are a few episodes from season 2 and 3 I genuinely like a lot, but a lot of it's not. To me, a lot of it's not good. Seasons 2 and 3. And season 4 was just fucking abysmal to watch. The guy with the red scarf looks like a drug addict with a $5 haircut. I pay nothing for my haircuts. Oh yeah. Yes, I watched both of those. They're fantastic. Oh, I didn't use up all the blood, but I don't care. I just want to get going.
Jeez, you still are an ugly fella.
Now she's down. Alright, we're gonna beat this mission, and I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. But we're gonna finish this. I'm gonna kill whoever the boss is. Here we go. Clone High is fucking amazing. I love the writing in that so much. And I didn't find out till like way after that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the creators of the show, they went on to do the Lego movie and 21 Jump Street, and it's like, wow, that explains why those movies are so fucking great and genuinely funny.
The city I've created is a paradise. Life here is perfectly autonomous, a model of peace. But our corporation, First Life Inc., it doesn't exist, no sir. It just runs commercials. You see, people judge books by their covers. Oh, today's job is done. Ah yes, you just might be able to meet today's lucky guy. Don't be alarmed. These are good citizens. No heaven smile. Oh man!
Oh man!
Congratulations!
Me? Is it really me? Wow, I can't believe it!
Relax, Clemens.
Yes, they did have some involvement in the new movie, which I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be great. Probably.
You're right. What should I do?
Like I told you, first, you need to relax. Your job will be here any moment. Clemens, this is yours. Go ahead, take a spin.
Huh? This car? Is it really mine?
Of course it is. Now take it and do what you want with it.
It's really mine.
Hop in and find out. Clemens's job had a $5 million price tag. This is what he gets to do. This is what I call driving yourself to death. He's a human being. How long will Clemens last, or will he cross the finish line? If he makes it, he wins.
He wins something.
So I infected myself with all kinds of deadly viruses. I overcame them time after time, discovering vaccines.
Yeah, the car's really fucking loud.
Along the way, came all the symptoms. With them, smileys, they're different. The risks involved are at another realm. I mean, it's flirting with fucking death itself. I want you to kill me. If I catch heaven's smile, you gotta kill me. I heard you're the only one who can kill them.
Whoops. Anyway. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was such a boring heap of nothing that I just couldn't really respect it. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a huge piece of shit, but at least it was fun to watch. Mostly because of how ridiculously stupid it is. Homecoming was alright. I liked it. Well, not alright, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Silent Hill Revelation, I'll say this, I expected a boring, shitty movie like the first one, but instead I was pleasantly surprised by having this, just like Amazing Spider-Man 2, an amazingly stupid movie that's actually hilarious most of the time.
So I ask you, forget what you witnessed here today.
General, beginning countdown, sir.
Aim!
On your mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark!
I told you to kill me. Now I'm going mad. I can't control this urge to kill. What are you gonna do about it? Damn. Get this over with once and for all.
It's very vile. It's a very strange question, Mike Coolgreen.
Take cover. Hurry.
Yeah, when Jon Snow was Vincent. Look at this. Look at this. That weirds me out every time I see that. His afro contains his power. The power of the smile. That was fucking dumb. Anyway. Let's see, who do we want to play as? Let's play as Kite. No, she killed the last boss. Yeah, let's be Coyote. There he is. Can I get him? Oh my god, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. That... Come on. There he is, creeping up. That was bullshit. I fucking got it. This game's just a big fat liar. Look at him, he's like, where do I go? This is really strange, he's not moving. Yeah, it kinda is like Akira. Damn it! Ah! Ah! Let me fucking move. Oh my god. got him. Yeah, Andre, he has the little whips, but if you make contact with his body, yeah, it's a one-hit kill. Scally, from what I understand, there's a reason why Garcian isn't affected. I don't know. I don't really want to spoil it. I could really get into it now, but yeah, we're about to finish up anyway. Want more games with aesthetic with cel shading and heavy shadows. I'm a Mike Mignola fan. Yeah, exactly. It is a lot like Mike Mignola. Bone Axe, while it's not like narratively the same thing at all, a similar aesthetic.
Mr. Almeida? Huh?
A similar aesthetic. It's a game for Steam. I think it's only on Steam. It's called Heavy Bullets. Look up Heavy Bullets. It's a really strange game, but it's a really fun little roguelike. And it has a very similar aesthetic because it's cel shaded. It's very polygonal as well, so that might be up your alley.
Clemens, you're in control of things now. Walk down the path of life. Don't succumb to weakness. Take the big risks.
Rest assured, Master Almeida, I will watch over this town. Our way of life stands eternal. May peace rest with our great Almeida. Our
The name's Andre Almeida.
R.I.P. Almeida. Almeida. Almeida the tomato. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It has really interesting mechanics. Oh, I like that. I like that quote. No, it's not a quote. It's just a line. The day he stops smiling is when we remember his smile. Save file. Yes, please. Okay, guys. This is it for now. I don't know if like I'm gonna do this again soon. I kind of gotta mull it over. Like maybe finish this up. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but it was really fun playing this and talking to you guys about Killer 7 and other things. And yeah, it was really enjoyable. Now I'm kind of thinking it's like I don't know how you guys feel about me streaming other games as well. Maybe I'll just stick to Twitch for like unrelated stuff. I gotta kind of think about it. And like I said, more videos are coming very soon. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.